small age connected with responsibilities and duties. It starts from our family. There are so many responsibilities and duties what I have to do towards our family. After that, it connects with school, to the teachers, to school, and everything. The latter part is what are the responsibilities and duties over social security. If we fulfill all the responsibilities and duties as well, we can talk about our rights. And also, we can enjoy our rights if we are done with our responsibilities and duties. For us, an individual in society, there are some responsibilities as well as duties we have to perform. Performing one's duties well when working with various institutions that have been established for the establishment of social security is the responsibility of every individual. Working with the institutions which were established for the social security, for the society. Responsibilities and duties of individuals relevant to the constitution and other rules and regulations. It is everyone's duty as well as responsibility to follow as well as to respect the rules and regulations of a country. If you are admitted to a school, from the first day up to the last day, you have to follow all the rules and regulations. It is your responsibility to follow the rules and regulations. Same like when it comes to society and social security, there are some more rules and regulations to cover up. Constitution is the fundamental law of the country. It is known as the supreme law too. The high level rules and laws. Except the constitution, criminal law, civil law and other acts and orders are active for the establishment of social security. We have discussed about the laws and everything, civil law, criminal law and some other acts also. All these are being established for the betterment of the social security for the people. When they are functioning on, it's compulsory to act adjusting them, respecting and obeying them. If there are any constitutional reforms or any acts are being prevailed, are being introduced, it is everyone's duty to follow and respect as well as obeying the rules and regulation, law and order. The following is a part of discussion occurred among the group of students of grade 9 regarding the duties and responsibilities of people on the constitution and other rules and regulations. There's a small discussion going on between grade 9 students talking about the rules and regulation. Being bound to act according to the constitution is a responsibility and duty of all. Obeying all the law and order which is imposed in the country is everyone's responsibility as well as duty. Everyone should obey, everyone should respect, everyone should follow all the rules and regulations. Obeying the other rules and regulation too is our obligation and responsibility. Obeying all the rules and regulation is everyone's responsibility. Consolidation and systemization of the administration of the country and protection of rights occur due to the obedience to the rules and regulation. Consolidation means not appearing in front of the courts. By discussion, coming to a solution. So many problems, so many disputes are being solved through consolidation boards and everything. Systemization, administrative method. Getting a good knowledge of the constitution and rules and regulation is a responsibility of citizen. As the citizen of a specific country, it is everyone's duty as well as responsibility to know about all the rules and regulations which are imposed over the citizens. Must learn about the rules and regulations which are imposed to the country. Unawareness of the law is not a reason for excuse. Knowing nothing about law is completely wrong. We cannot give any excuses for that. As a citizen of a country, it is everyone's duty to know about the law and order. It is important to know about the punishment that is deserved when law is violated. In some instances, you may see that violating the rules and regulation is punishable offense. So there are so many rules and regulations when talking about the road, traffic, law and courts. For all the fields, there are so many rules and regulations. If you violate them, it is the punishable offense. You have to know the punishment. There is no change in the due punishment even though the law is not known. If you don't know the rules and regulations, if you have done a mistake, definitely you will be punished. There are not any excuses. Making others aware of the rules and regulation that we know already is our duty. If I know anything about law and order, it is my duty to teach others, tell others. When you are driving, you have to know all the rules and regulation. So there are so many road rules, traffic rules and everything. So if you are driving, you have to know all the rules and regulation. If you violate any rules and regulation, you have to know the punishment also. While you are driving, you have to have the license and everything. So if not, you have to pay fine. You have to appear in front of the court also. So as a citizen of a country, it is everyone's duty and responsibility to know about the law and order and also the punishments. What are the punishments you will be given if you violate the law and order? The next part is responsibilities and duties of individuals relevant to the judiciary. Means law, court, justice. Among the mechanisms to establish social security, judiciary is also very important. In some instances, in some situations, it is impossible to find a solution through consolidation boards and everything. So, the case is being taken to the courts. Through the courts, the justice is being given. Law means law. Judiciary is the one that determines jurisdiction in a country, justice of a country. Responsibilities and duties of individuals relevant to the judiciary. When it comes to judiciary, there are so many responsibilities and duties we have to fulfill. First of all, respecting the court. There's a specific dress code. If you are wish to go to the court, you have to wear black and white only. You cannot wear show off. You have to go in a simple way. You cannot talk inside the court. You have to pay calm and quiet. You cannot club. You cannot shout. So, first of all, you have to know how to respect the court. Obeying the court process. When it comes to school, when it comes to family, in each and every step, there's this processes. So everything has to be done in a perfect way. Same like in courts also. So you have to obey the court process and everything. Protecting the respect of the court. If someone is talking to one another in the courts, it is your biggest duty to tell them. It is your biggest responsibility. You have to tell them. Protecting the respect of the court. Building confidence about the court process without distributing judicial forces. In some issues, it is impossible to find the solution. So, after that, we appear in the court. With full of confidence, we appear in front of the court. So, as humans, we need justice. That's the main thing we prefer from courts. Avoiding from the activities that disparage the court. Shouting, clapping, laughing, talking. So all those are unwanted things to be done inside the courts. Respecting the judges. When the judges come inside the room, you have to give him the full respect. You have to stand up. So these are some of the responsibilities and duties related with judiciary. Responsibilities and duties of individuals related to the police. Is it clear, ma? Am I going very fast?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Okay, ma. Responsibilities and duties of individuals related to the police. So as usual, in emergency situations, then a disaster, so any accident happens, the police is the person who suddenly present to the place. Police renders a valuable service to ensure the social security. Protection is being given by the police officers. On behalf of that, we too as individuals possess a number of responsibilities and duties to be fulfilled. Several examples for that are given below. As a police officer, he provides us so many protections, so many benefits we get from him. He works for us day and night. A disastrous situation, in territorial situation, in terrorist times, war situations, police officers help us a lot. They protect us. They keep us in a safety place. Especially because of them, we are having a pleasant sleep also. Protecting the discipline on road. You can see in Mata and Kendi, in other areas also, in other regions also, the traffic is the main thing. Without a traffic police officer, it is a bit hard to cross the road and also driving on the road. If there's a specific traffic officer, police officer, it is a bit easy to control the traffic. Protecting the discipline on road. Showing obedience relevant to the practice of law. Not disturbing in subduing the sudden illegal riots and release of the public. In some instances, police officers, they themselves support the release and everything. In some situations, they don't. They wipe out the public even. Protecting state and public properties, government side as well as the public properties. Uh, Not let others to destroy the properties and everything. Assisting to maintain peace and protection. Provision of true and correct information when necessary. Providing true and correct information when necessary. If we filed a case, if we lost a phone, we just go to the police office, police station, and we file a case. Within 1 or 2 days, they give us correct and the true information. In some instances, they find the things also. Assisting the police of assisting the police for criminal investigation, murder, suicide attempt, or any other situations, we have to cooperate with the police officer. If we know the truth, we should help him. Making the police informed when a peace is violated. If someone are doing unwanted things, illegal activities, misleading the social activities and everything, it is our duty as well as responsibility to inform the police officer. Assisting the police to capture criminals. Help. We should help to catch the criminal. In some instances, situations, they request the public to be cooperate to catch some criminals. Assisting the police to prevent liquor, the use of drugs, and other antisocial activities. All the illegal activities, misleading activities, we should inform the police office. And also, we should give them the full and full support as much as we can to wipe out all these illegal and misleading activities from this society. Okay, fine. Today we have talked about the constitutional rules and regulations and duties over that, and judiciary duties and responsibilities, as well as the police duties and responsibilities. Do I want to repeat again? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher, clear.
Now start writing this. And I'll share the balance notes in chat box. Start writing. Finish writing. Finish writing. Shall we do the activity 1.7?
Okay, teacher.
Can I look at this activity? Column 1. The following table shows a few tasks performed by the police. Column 1, tasks performed by the police officer. In column 2, duties fulfilled by the citizen. Road safety. Road safety, this is done by the police. On behalf of that, what are the duties we can do? Elimination of drugs, wiping out antisocial activities as well as drugs from the society. It is the task done by the police. On behalf of us, what we can do? How to help the police officer? Control of plagues like dengue and malaria. So this is the small activity. Hope you can do. Can you do?
Okay, teacher.
What about Shaharish? Can you try your best? And we can discuss. Hurry up. Shall we discuss the question?
Okay, teacher.
The road safety duties can be fulfilled by the citizen.
Follow traffic rules.
Okay, correct.
Wear helmets.
Okay,
Report unsafe roads.
okay, correct. Elimination of drugs.
Report drug-related activities. Avoid drug use.
Okay,
Support
correct.
awareness.
Control of plagues like dengue.
Keep the environment clean. Participate
Okay.
in community cleanup.
Yeah, remove stagnant water. Stagnant water is the place where dengue breeds. The last one, environmental conservation.
Plant trees. Reduce waste.
Hmm.
Recycle. Spread awareness about conservation.
Conservation of environment. Okay, good. Shall we move to this part?
Okay,
Duties and
teacher.
responsibilities of individuals related to the security forces. When it comes to security forces, Army, Navy, all those comes under these three forces. Land force, air force, and sea forces. All these three forces comes under this. The security forces render relevant massive service for the social security. Exactly. In disaster situation or any other terrorist atom situation, war situation, whatever it is, these forces render a massive service on behalf of the public. Due to the fulfillment of their service, they have to be subject to the frequent honors as the guardian deities, deities of the land. Army, they are responsible for land. When security forces fulfill their duties, we too, as individuals, possess a bundle of duties and responsibilities to be fulfilled towards the security forces. They render a massive service on behalf of the public and as well as the security, social security. By helping them, we should support their services also, assisting the relief service in disaster. We can talk about the Ditwa cyclone. On that time, Navy and the Army officers, they worked as much as they can on that disaster situation. They helped a lot for the public. They rescued so many people. Contribution as much as possible for the welfare activities of the war heroes. When you talk about the war times, these people are the shining stars. They protect the country, they protect the peace of the country, as well as they protect the public also. In every situation, it is our biggest responsibility and duty to respect these wonderful souls, the pure souls. Acting sensitively about the dead or disabled war heroes. So many war heroes became disabled. Some lost their life. Parents lost their children. Wives lost their husband, as well as kids lost their father because of the war. In some war heroes, they became disabled. So it is our biggest responsibility to respect them, obey them. They have done the best service for the country. Assisting the activities conducted by security forces to safeguard peace and security. We, on war times, they maintain peace inside the country, and also the security. Informing security forces about the situation like riots and commotions. Not disturbing the activities of controlling riots. If any riots or commotions are being handled by antisocial groups, so it is our duty to help the armed officers, sorry, the security forces. And also, if they are controlling the riots, it is our responsibility not to disturb them. Let them stop the situation. Evaluating the service performed by the security forces, keeping life at stake. They do not think about their life. They only think about the peace of a country and also about the public. They even do not think about their family as well as their kids, only about country and the public. So these are the services done by the security forces. On behalf of them, we should give them huge respect for them. When you see such officers, disabled armed officer, so try to give the respect, the due respect for them. Responsibilities and duties of people relevant to the conciliation board. When it comes to conciliation board means the conciliation board system was introduced to solve small disputes without going to court and reduce court cases, not appearing in front of the courts. If you are having any problems, not appearing in front of the court, but try to find a solution by discussion. That is we call conciliation board. This was introduced under the Conciliation Board Act number 72 of 1998. Members are educated and respected people in society. The members of this Conciliation Board are educated and respected people in the society. Not everyone are taken as the member. Small disputes between family, if it is, and also the property, land, and everything. All these small disputes are being solved through this conciliation board. Duties of individuals related to the conciliation board. Know the correct process. Each and every field, that's a specific process. How to do in a perfect way. Be aware how to file disputes. First of all, we should know how to file a case. Not appearing in front of the court. Seek help for minor dispute. Through this conciliation board, we can find solution for minor disputes, small problems. Obey decisions. If you are given any solution, try to accept. You have to obey. And also you have to respect the conciliators and others. Accept agreements. Build peace through mutual understanding. To find a solution through a discussion, some agreements are being given. So it is our duty to accept all those agreements and also communicate properly. Be frank. You have to talk calmly and avoid emotional behavior. Some ladies, when they appear in front of court or police or conciliation board, they use their emotional powers. They cry, they do unwanted things. That's how they convert everything. There are three ways of filing a case in a conciliation board: through police, through court, filing a case privately. These are the some of the three methods how to file a case in conciliation board. Shall I send the notes to Thileeban sir? Shaharish?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I think at 6 p.m. automatically the Zoom will end it. So I'll send the balance note to Thileeban sir. On the next class we can finish up this unit. A few part to complete. Okay, Shaharish, thank and Shahari will meet on the next class. I'll send the notes to Thileeban sir.
Okay.
Okay, ma, thank you for joining today.